You ever hear people question why God seems to be more quick to punish people in the Old Testament than in the New Testament? Some people say, well, Jesus came to the earth, and because of that, God the Father was less quick to judge people for their sin and to punish them because there's so many examples in the Old Testament where God brought judgment and punishment on people a lot swifter. Well, there's going to be a time when the father says, all right, enough mercy, send my son to end the world. That time is going to come. And so we should still be just as fearful of the Lord now as they were in the days of the Old Testament when God was quick to judge and quick to punish people. We shouldn't think that there's any less reason to be any less fearful of God the Father now than they were back then. 2 Corinthians 5, verses 10 and 11 puts it this way. For we must all appear before the judgment seat of Christ, so that each one may receive compensation for his deeds done through the body in accordance with what he has done, whether good or bad. Therefore, knowing the fear of the Lord, we persuade people, but we are well known to God, and I hope that we are well known in your consciences. That's the way Paul mentions it, showing that we are supposed to still be fearful. That's the New American Standard. The New King James says, knowing the terror of the Lord, we persuade men. So there is definitely a healthy level of fear that we should still have for God. Also consider Hebrews chapter 10, verse 30 and 31. For we know him who says, vengeance is mine, I will repay. And again, the Lord will judge his people. It is a fearful thing to fall into the hands of the living God. We should still have a healthy fear of our God and his wrath being released one day because of all this sin in the world. And so we should make sure and do the best we can to love him, to abstain from sin, to love and serve others, so that we can submit to the truth of God and not be in line for that type of wrath. You want to study more about this? We'd be delighted to. Please give us a call or text at 843-553-5157 or email us at letthebiblespeak843 at gmail.com.